Hey, this is Moto22, and I'm here to show you a good Siapan game that I've played today. Looks like we got an enemy ranger for the other carrier, along with a tier 6 game, it looks like, tier 6 and tier 7. So on this map, I usually go near the two big islands just because I'm close to the cruisers, and I can get fast resupply on my planes, but you'll see that people are hating on me. During this video, I delete some parts to skip ahead, make it faster. There's nothing interesting happens, just my planes come back and resupply and take off again. So a lot of times I come on this side of the map to kill a destroyer first, since they come up in this little channel. It restricts their movement pretty good, so get some good hits on. The enemy carrier sent his fighters up this way, so I had my two fighters intercept his to tie him up. That way my torpedo planes can go hit something. So I spotted a enemy Nuremberg, which has low anti-aircraft, and he has relatively low health, so I can kill him. And right here I see he's turning left to go away from my torpedo planes, so I send him in front of him a little bit, and then I get a decent drop on him. I end up leaving him with like 5% of his health, so I'll let someone else kill him. Skipped ahead a little bit, and now my torpedo planes, I'm going to send them towards this battleship and see if I can get some big hits. But right here I spot that Königsberg, so he's an easy kill too. Again, relatively low life, low anti-aircraft. Right here I see that the enemy carrier had his bombers just circling, doing nothing, so sent some fighters over to go kill him, and I got a pretty good strafe on that one group. I decided to leave that one bomber group with two planes, since that's relatively low threat, and have the other two fighters attack the other one. I now see that the enemy carrier has his two fighters chasing my fighters, so I send my torpedo planes to go kill something again. I try to have my fighters engage his fighters over our friendly Cleveland right here. However, our friendly Cleveland gets killed, so I see the Rangers backing up, so I try to get a whole bunch of torpedo hits on him, but then I end up killing that cruiser too. Normally I would never attack a Cleveland with planes, but these ones are getting close, so I throw my carrier in reverse to go back around the corner, and then I send my torpedo planes in. I have my fighter planes go close to Cleveland, so that way if he doesn't select my torpedo planes with his anti-aircraft, then his guns will automatically attack my fighters, thus saving the torpedo planes. Skipping ahead now, my fighters are spotting that destroyer, and then I see the bombers are going to come in to bomb the battleships, so I intercept them. Now his fighters are coming towards mine, so I send my fighters over our friendly ships to get their anti-aircraft involved. Now his fighters are locked in directly over two battleships, taking a whole bunch of damage. Now his other set of fighters coming in, lock them down too. Now my torpedo planes have freedom of maneuver to go wherever they want, so I sent them after this Fuso right here and got some good hits on him. Right here I decided to move my carrier into the channel because there's the battleship and Farragut on the west side, enemy Cleveland on the east side, and I want them to set me on fire. Plus our friendly Cleveland's in the channel fighting that other cruiser down south, so I hope he wins. I decided to attack this battleship to save our friendly battleship from his fire, and he's low health. Just get him out of the way. I keep my fighter planes over the enemy Farraguts, that way maybe someone can shoot him. So thankfully the battleship on the east side killed that cruiser, and then the friendly cruiser killed the other one down south. So things are looking pretty good. So now the enemy Fuso is the biggest thing threatening our Cleveland in the cap. I send both my fighters over that Farragut to help out the Cleveland fight him. I was going to send some over there, but then I realized he's so close to those two battleships that he's going to be spotted anyways. So right here, that Mahan comes around, that's pretty much the worst thing that can happen. With the Farragut in the smoke shooting the Cleveland, now the Mahan shooting him, that Cleveland's in pretty big trouble. Most time when destroyers are shooting at something, they're zoomed in, not really paying attention to the planes, so I get a good hit on this guy. I sort of messed up my torpedo drop on this last destroyer, but it ended up recovering and getting a good cross drop on him. And this was my most damage ever done in the Siapan, 178,000. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you learned a little bit something about manual dropping and how to do it well. Take care.